Pizza time. Pizza. It's pizza time. You guys have seen the meme, right? Okay. Some would call it the tostada of Italian food, but I would consider to call it the Italiano taco. One of the greatest foods to ever been conceived. Just piling on whatever you have left in the fridge and some crust that you got from Trader Joe's, and then trying to convince yourself you're a chef and that Gordon Ramsay would be proud. Or whether it's your delivery driver adding a little extra spit because you didn't put a tip on his online order, which I can't bring myself to do online orders just for that simple fact. If that dude's having a bad day and his mom, accidentally wiped his Minecraft account, I don't know what kind of mental stability he's in to be delivering my pizza. I can't do that. But I've had a lot of experience with pizza. One, eating it, and two, making it. I used to work at a Papa Murphy's back in the day in my younger years. And so some may call me somewhat of an expert when it comes to the energy on dough, as Olin Rogers describes it. Let's get one thing out of the way. It's been a meme for a long time and a big topic recently. I will make my case right now. Pineapple, it does deserve to be on pizza. Let me explain why. Some may say,
well, fruit doesn't need to be warmed up, doesn't deserve a place on pizza.
Hey, psych. Tomatoes are fruit. So what you got against that? To be honest though, pineapple is one of the sweeter ingredients that can get on a pizza. But let me tell you this, okay? What you're gonna do, you're gonna walk into a Papa Murphy's, anywhere, but I encourage you to go to Papa Murphy's. All right, so I recently just went to Papa Murphy's and I gotta retract everything I said about it. I don't know if it was the one just closest to me or what, but it's not that great, okay? It's not that great. You can find a different place, but don't come at me, all right? You're gonna order a personal sized pizza, some sweet, of the sweet red sauce, okay, none of that marinara zestiness, because that'll kind of ruin the whole thing. You get your normal cheese, and then this is what you do. It's a 3-step process to greatness. Jalapeno. You're gonna add bacon, and not the Canadian, bacon, straight up fatty bacon bits, and a lot of it. And then you're gonna throw on pineapple. Those three right there with whatever cheese you want on top. Don't do feta, don't do blue, because that's the only thing that doesn't deserve to be on a pizza. And I'll get into another ingredient a little bit later. That 3-ingredient combo, like, bon appetit. Okay, let me tell you that. I do like trying whatever, crazy idea that I feel like that day. I'm not afraid to eat anything. I will try anything at least once. Sushi, I decided to take a venture on that and I absolutely loved it. I'll try anything once. If I don't like it, I'll hate it. Blue cheese, never again. I tried it once, deceived me, thought it was ranch, never again. I did try to be like, you know what? Sardines get a bad rap. Anchovies, I don't remember which one it was. But the place that I order it from will keep it in the can because they don't want to open it up and contaminating everything and giving people lung disease by having it in their restaurant. So brought it back home, opened up the anchovies, sardines, whatever, they're both toxic. Threw them on the pizza. Biggest mistake was not cutting them up. I thought a little bit ahead. I'm not gonna ruin my whole pizza. I'm gonna throw it on half, which is 50%, which is like 4 slices, and then throw it in the oven and then cook it that way. Worst decision. Second worst decision I've ever made in my life was taking a bite of a whole slice with a whole anchovy swimming upstream in my mouth on that pizza. That was absolutely terrible. I mean, pizza's great. I've been on this earth about 27 orbits, almost going on 28, and I've learned a couple of things. Pizza's not universally good. You put pizza in the wrong hands and people will make a weapon out of it. They make it disgusting. They will disrespect the Italian cuisine itself. Such companies are, number one, Little Caesars. I don't know if you guys have a Little Caesars next to you or not, but the slogan is hot and ready, more like hot trash. What they do is they actually take an oversized stuffed pillow and they will take a fine brush and just dip the very tips of the bristle into pizza sauce and then just gently once over coat 3 pepperonis on a 12-inch pizza, and then what you could call cheese would be dandruff on top. Throw it in the oven and then have it ready for you after you get off of work just to experience a bad dinner. That is Little Caesars experience nailed down to a T. They are the worst perpetrators of pizza buffoonery that I've ever experienced. Don't sue me. Please. I'm just a wee lad. Second on that list is Peter Piper's. Peter Piper's used to be the mecca of child fun, I guess, nationwide. We can get into Chuck E. Cheese, but Shane Dawson has done that company a huge disservice or service, depending on the way you look at it. But I'm not even going to get into Chuck E. Cheese. They are also down here, but I'm not going to harp on them. Peter Piper's. Their arcade games used to be just outstanding. You had Tekken. There was this one game where you were this flying nurse with a huge syringe and you'd shoot aliens. I don't remember what that was, but that was dope. NFL Blitz, teaching young kids cartoonish abuse in a comical sense. Anyways, Peter Piper's used to be filled with arcade games, not of the ticket kind. And that is the best kind of arcade. Now they have you playing for tickets, which is borderline, dare I say, gambling. I can't really describe their pizza. It's basic. I can make the dough here at home with mustard, 2 glass broken bottles, and a glove, and make a better crust. Next episode, challenge, pizza crust challenge. Papa John's back in the day before their old debacle. I'm not going to say it because I might get demonetized. But they used to be pretty good. They had the little garlic butter or whatever on the side, and they had the little pepperoncinis to spice it up. But they were good. I definitely like them. But for sure, absolutely, Papa Murphy's is one of the best. You get to bake it how you want. Their quality is supreme. Their ingredients are supreme. Their people are pretty good. I did get to a point there, though, working, where I didn't want to be alive in that establishment anymore. Not saying anything bad, I just didn't want to work there. I wanted to still live other places. I just didn't want to be alive in that building. And so that made for some pretty comical stuff. I mean, given this was pre-responsible me, so I definitely wasted some company time sometimes. And I can't get fired about it now because I am way older. Statute of limitations, is that a thing? But we did some things to kind of pass the time. During Halloween time, we had a bucket of like candy for people, patrons if you will, to come in and they would like snack on it, and little kids or whatever. And so in that bucket were things like Laffy Taffies and Snickerdoodles, Snickers, and some other things. But the gem, okay, the fun-inducing candy were the Warheads. Okay, if you don't know, it's pretty much like a Jolly Rancher dipped in broken glass and battery acid. Fun time. The reason it was so fun and the reason that we liked having those there is because what we would do is we would see somebody about to come in, because the whole front face of the store was glass. Pop 1 if we were dangerous, pop 2, and then try to keep a straight face at the customer the entire time that we were doing the transaction. And so, it was fun. It was fun. We had a little laughs and giggles there. Other ones, we would try and we would make up an accent and then try and maintain the accent throughout the entire experience that the customer was having without inquiring any questions from them. That was also fun. That was good. One time, my friend did almost the splits because there was a counter in between them and the customer. So he would do the splits almost to where he could just barely see over the register, just like this, and talking to him like this, and see how long he could keep that up. And typically, it was only 2 other people, so he would stay at the register the entire time while the other people were making the pizza. This one time, I was saucing this pizza up. I'm talking with the ladle and the sauce. I had the red sauce all over the white crust. They call me Picasso of Pizza. And so I'm doing the whole thing, and there's only one person, and she's sitting at the bench facing us, okay, right across from the sneeze guard. We're making the pizza, and she's just sitting there staring at us, and we're laughing about something that we were talking about prior to her walking in. And I'm losing my mind, not breathing, and I bend over, I salivate. My DNA drools in a form of liquid. The saliva falls onto this whole pizza. I was faced with a dilemma there. It might have been the most thought-inducing decision I've ever made. Do I give this woman this perfect pizza with my own little special touch, if you will? Or do I watch this whole 16 inches of greatness go into the trash? What do you think I did? Leave in the comments below. I'm just kidding. No, I definitely threw it away. Definitely threw it away. Let me tell you about this, okay? We had this was, Elon Musk would be proud of this pizza, okay? It's called a stuffed pizza, and what they would do is you would make a normal pizza, but you would extend the dough over the oven-ready plate that we served it on, and then what you would do is you would throw another dough on top of this already made pizza, and then you would braid it along the side. Okay, I'm talking grandma with the twin needles all the way around the side, and then you would make another pizza on top. I was astonished when I first started working there. There are some great things that have been invented in this world. The bread, sliced bread, the wheel, okay, internet, and then Papa Murphy's stuffed pizza. And not in that order. Some pieces can be moved around there, but you get the point. And so this is massive pizzas, massive pizza. People would come in and they would make it half and half. So what you would have to do is you would have to make the full pizza half and half underneath. And then you would put it on top and then hope that you made the pizza correct from then on. Otherwise, somebody gets some kind of weird anchovy pineapple mix. We would mark it, do calculus to figure out which rotations we would have to do so that we didn't get a complaint later on in the morning and one of us get beheaded. And so they were the most difficult pizzas to make, for sure. Because if you make one wrong, this is about the weight of a newborn worth of pizza gone into the trash. Or we just have to cook it for ourselves. Oh no, what do we do? Eat it? Yeah, we did. One of my dreams with this pizza would be to make one on a busy night, so busy, braid it up, just perfect, amazing everything, line out the door worth of people, and just getting this pizza like Krillin with the Destructo disc and whipping it across the room and watching it stick to the wall. Taking off my apron, walking to the door, turning around and saying something crazy like, you thought you had me, Papa, but this birdie's gonna fly. And then just walking out. That was one of my dreams. Needless to say, I love pizza. But I do inquire you guys to go try this. Pineapple, bacon, and jalapeno. So yeah, I feel like that's my little rant on pizza. We had a good time. You had a good time. I had a good time. We all had laughs, cried a little bit. Make sure you guys hit that. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. I had a good time. You had a good time too. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you like the content. Maybe share this video with some people that are working for Papa Murphy's or in the pizza industry. Okay, just to remind you guys, I do stream every Monday at 6 p.m. MST on Twitch. Link is down below. And make sure you guys check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, all the socials, so you guys keep up to date. I have been your leader with the RBX Heaters, and it's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's pizza time. Or as the French call it,